kinds of guys on.
Hello beautiful humans, welcome back to Kick Up Flicks. My name is Chris D and I hope you are having a fantastic day today. So I went to go see Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. And it was a really good movie. And what this movie is about is that you have Doctor Strange who meets America Chavez, who is from a different universe, which now enters into the multiverse, and she has the ability to traverse the multiverse at will. However, she doesn't know how to control her power, so it only happens randomly. But with that comes for the simple fact that there are monsters chasing her. So Doctor Strange does what any hero does and saves the day, and therefore saves her and protects her for a certain amount of time throughout the whole entire movie. And that is pretty much what the plot is about. Now, I don't want to give too much away because there's not going to be any spoilers in this one. I want you to go watch it if you do want to go see it, and I'm going to make another video with spoilers in it, and we'll talk a little bit more details about that. One aspect of this movie I really did like was Doctor Strange and America Chavez and their chemistry. They worked really well together. You saw the push and pull of their relationships, the experience versus inexperience, which was really great, and that's what I really liked about it. And the one message that they did push through here is believing in yourself. That was the message of this movie. So that's not, I don't think that's spoiling anything, but that should give you an idea of what the movie is going to be about. The Scarlet Witch, on the other hand, let me tell you what kind of job she did. She did a badass job. I really did enjoy this movie with her in it. I mean, the way her powers worked, the characterization, the feeling, the emotion, and you kind of felt it in the gut of your stomach. Like, even if you didn't have an experience to whatever she was talking about, you understood where she was coming from, and that's what I find really enjoyable about it. And I will say one thing about this movie is that if she lived in real life, I would not mess with her. I wouldn't even fight her. There's no point at this point in time. But you know what, but that also goes along with Doctor Strange as well, because these two sorcerers are unbelievably powerful. And I wonder what generation Doctor Strange is as well, because he had a lot of tricks up his sleeves, and that's what was enjoyable about this movie as well, is just to see these two kind of come to life and the CGI blend with it. That was just really great. Now, the one thing I will say about the CGI was a hit and a miss. I can't tell you why it was a miss, because then that would be giving away a little bit of a spoiler, but it was a hit with the monster fights. I really did like it. How fast they were moving and the clarity behind it was really good. Or anytime that they use like magic from Doctor Strange or Wanda, for the most part, it just looked really good. It didn't look overly blurry, or it looked pretty much in sync with how everything was supposed to go. So you could definitely tell that they spent a lot of time on CGI, and it kind of paid off. But then at the same time, there were a lot of aspects where it kind of really didn't, or it was just a little overly forced. But either way, it was still a really good job. These are very experienced people, and I give them an applaud. I will tell you that much. I really do give them an applaud for putting in this much amount of work and making it this much entertaining, especially with the different colors that they were using as well. The storyline, though, kind of confused me, but I understood the plot. So the plot was easy to understand. You understood their goal, what they needed at any point in time, where they were going, the direction that they were going, their needs and wants. You understood all of that. But the storyline as a whole, from the beginning until end, again, that really kind of confused me. I didn't necessarily hit with me too hard, but it's not like I left the movie very much confused. I was like, okay, they achieved whatever they wanted to achieve in this movie. However, it was how they went to about achieving it. That was probably what kind of got me a little bit. Let me know down in the comments if you kind of feel the same way, if you've seen the movie, or if you haven't seen the movie, go see it and then let me know down in the comments as well. The costumes were also really well. I mean, they spent a lot of good time on these costumes. I think the simplest costume throughout the whole entire movie, and you can correct me if I am wrong, America Chavez, for the most part, who had the easiest costume, very much more relaxed and not so heavy. Doctor Strange, super heavy, or any version of Doctor Strange costumes are also very heavy, because I think they're all very similar as well. The best part of the movie for me though was definitely all the fight scene. I really did enjoy it. They had beautiful scores when it comes to fighting in this movie, and there was one particular fight that I really did enjoy with Doctor Strange, and that was a little bit more toward the end, and I don't think it could have been better. And it was, I will say one thing about this movie: when it comes to creativity and fighting in this movie doesn't necessarily take the cake, but it definitely brings the cake for me, because I enjoyed the fight scenes in this movie. They were highly entertaining for me. Let me know down in the comments if you also found this entertaining, and also let me know as well if you found anything throughout this whole entire movie entertaining. Like, what was your favorite part? What did you love? What did you not love? I mean, there is so much to this movie that it was kind of like, oh, do I have to watch it again? And I probably end up will, because, you know, there are some people who are saying that there were cookies in here or there were like cameos, and I'll be honest, I missed them all because I was just trying to keep up with the story and just trying to deal with it for the most part. And I did the best I could with watching it the first time, and now I'm giving a video on it, and I hope I'm doing a really good job, and I think I am. But either way, if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time I post a video. You won't miss not one thing I post. And the most important thing above everything else is don't forget to kick up and not down, and I will see you the next time I post. Peace.